or rather resume the Darkest Dungeon with the Colours of Madness expansion, as well as all of the others up to this point. So, I actually made a mistake. We are actually missing the Manitons, the Jester, and the Musketeer at this stage. I actually missed one, which is a shame, really, because I really like both Musketeer and Jesters. So we Manitons, rather, not Musketeers. Haven't seen the Musketeer yet, although from what I've heard, it might be just a reskin of Arbalest. Well, we'll find out as we go through this. In the meantime, back to the hamlet, where so far things have gone well. We are yet to have a casualty and making slow progress through the levels. If not through the ridiculously long waiting times that have cropped up all of a sudden. Let's do one quick thing here while we sort that out. Stream appears to be working. Okay.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
So the town is very much abuzz, and that means stress activities are going to be less effective. Now, I have already pre-equipped this, was it that just at the end of the last session, and I'm certainly not sure what we're going to be doing with this, in all honesty. We have... Did I upgrade your stuff? I did upgrade your stuff. Okay, so we're going to go with Antiquarian. And now, oddly, this is a thing that wasn't in the game before. Our Abomination can apparently go with Vestals again, which is weird, but we'll go with it. And, yeah, let us head off. We're not going to go and do the Courtyard yet. It's DLC expansion. I want to at least get ourselves up to level 2, maybe level... cusp of level 3. And also the equipment upgrades before we get that far. So, a few more characters still to progress. We also definitely will need this Vestal. We will, however, head off to the ruins, I think, where we can get a uncommon item or the warrens. Actually, we might get the warrens here because the plague increase item's quite good. So let's provision up. Grab a stack and a half of food, 2 shovels, 2 anti-venom, 2 extra key, couple of those, 1 laudanum, and a stack and 4 torches. Yep, stack and 4. Alright. Embark. So again, we're mostly doing this for money. That's why we brought the Antiquarian along. We are going to possibly do some darkness shenanigans as well, which kind of counts as all the torches I picked up, but we'll see. We'll see. Here we go.
They breed quickly down there in the dark.
We do get a turn 1 scout, which is quite nice. And we have to complete 100% of the room battle, so we will have to go everywhere. So we'll just wrap our way around, do some backtracking, and see where we end up. Okay, first heirloom. And more heirlooms. Also trap. 70, 50, 60, 60. Try it with the Antiquarian because you've got the highest stress right now. In we go. Okay, nothing thus far and no scouting notifications. Okay, the books. I think I've worked out in the past there's practically no good book options here. Also, let's have a quick check and make sure that our characters are more or less in the right position. Yeah, middle 2 is always where you want to be, and you're of course in our front row. I did upgrade your layout to how I traditionally like my Hellions to be. So massively aggressive, massively front row, and none of her abilities actually lower her effectiveness. Bleed out is the one that I would necessarily take, but if it bleeds, it's just much better. Hey, Colo, how are we doing? Walked into a trap. Well done.
Ancient traps lie in wait, unsprung and thirsty.
And we've encountered some maggots, and they've surprised us, actually. Alright. We're going to go manacles because these aren't that tough, and they're kind of resilient to... Actually, they're not resilient to blight. They have 40%. Well, they're a bit more resilient than that. Right. Let's illuminate and kill. We want to move the Hellion forward on her turn, I think. Stab. And she can actually fight from there. Just can't fight the front row.
Back to the pit.
Alright, we'll sort this out in a moment. Should be fine. Manacles for free. Well, it's rather early in the morning. I've been having a bit of insomnia issues over the last couple of days, so yeah, I was up at 6 AM this morning. I was always planning on doing an early morning stream, but I feel that doing this at 6 AM would have been a bit ridiculous.
Give them no quarter.
Okay, in we go.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
We get 2-level scout as well, so we know there's a battle there we can avoid, and we know there's no things over there. Okay, that was quite useful. So it allows us to bypass things. There we go. Purify the view, and it is potent. You now have 30% damage until camp, which, yeah, was clearly the best character for us to use. Have this on another trap, though, and that lowers your stress down. This is a bandage, I think. Yeah, I'm remembering things.
A handsome reward for a task.
Yeah, we are well stocked up with food now.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Let's find some things to kill. When do we eat? We eat now. Do I remember this one? I do not remember this one. Let's just go for it. So I just too much with Hero to Bear. 25 stress. Well, that was worth it. If our Antiquarian goes mad and nuts, I don't think we're too bothered about that, but we still have a few room encounters to go. Did get the surprise round in as well. Put some bile up. Does also have a nice effect of lowering blight resistance. Want to kill this back person where possible. And thus we will Iron Swan. 11. I can't nerve stab to the back. I can, however, try this.
Confidence surges
Nice.
as the enemy crumbles.
Drums of Debilitation. It is a great little game. I mean, I would be playing this on the mode where there's actually possibilities of losing it if you don't play it fast enough or well enough, but I'm playing through 2 expansions I've not done, so we're playing with the same sort of conditions as last time. And I feel adding a time limit is a good thing, but I'm too much of a coward to do it at the moment, so, you know. Alright, we've got to dodge out of that. Some extra stress. Alright. So you're slowly killing yourself. If we can make you bleed, I think that actually deals with you. Yep. So 1 down. I'm now just going to deal with this front person. I should keep the blight going. Stack some more additional blight damage and resistances. Rend. Death.
Slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Alright, you're kind of dealt with at the moment, so let's concentrate on this guy.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Manacle stun. So he will die next round. We'll add a little bit of extra stress, but not enough to bother us at this stage. Alright, let's get some healing in. And a hack. 6. Oh, okay. That, yeah. I forgot one of them is faded, so yeah, okay. Fine. That was a misplay. Took a bit of damage. We're not too bad off for that, in all fairness, but we are out of bandages. Crit 4 heal. Hellions are so good. You're dead, so...
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
I don't think anybody particularly needs healing, but we'll do that anyway. And might as well illuminate for torch value. Can't go down the level, so we will keep that going.
Destroy them all.
Okay, we gained a bandage, which is important. We also can burn the torch.
The way is lit. The path is clear.
Grab that over the laudanum, and I think we do want to grab the blood, actually. Do want to grab the blood over food. We'll grab the blood over the medicinal herbs, because we do have 2 holy water, and I don't want to get rid of those. Okay, Antiquarian. See what we find.
If only treasure
Lots
could
of stuff.
staunch the flow of other
And we get another scout report. Okay, so we're getting to the point where we might be considering camping, just getting some miscellaneous benefits out of this. Pile of scrolls. Read them! You are forever changed. Natural. 20 max hit points when there are no trinkets, extra healing received, and free speed. Okay, that's not too bad. Did I actually even equip... I did not equip trinkets before we came out here. Whoops. Oh well. So optimal play at its best. Also, you should be doing stuff. Getting a journal page and some gemstones. Let's take... We know there's a key coming up, so we'll take that over the bandages. And so far, you have disarmed every trap you've come across. We will let the torchlight run down because we want to maximize our last treasure grab at this stage. Good. That means we can probably clear out the food if this comes to it.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
XCOM's a great game. Alright. Can't use any more food. We'll take the onyx because it's more valuable, and I think we'll take jade over the holy water. We're kind of pushing things a little bit, but we are going to be camping in a moment. Okay, they are surprised. We are snuffing out the candle. I should have done this later, but it's one thing you can do. Alright. So, let's go for... Never stab there for 6. Judgment at the back, which is dodged. Put some blight up. Resisted. Iron Swan. Dodged. Okay, that was not good. Prepare for stuff. We are at full health, though. Alright, nervous stab. Let's finish this off. I was hoping that wouldn't drop a corpse. Alright. Stun you. Nope. We may have to worry about you going nuts in a little bit. I mean, you're the person we'd prefer to go nuts in all honesty, though it will drag everybody else further down. Iron Swan for 11. Okay. Judgment, kill. So we just got the Carrion and the Swine Drummer left. Try to stun again. There we go. Stab crit 10. Perfect. Well, I mean, the gold glitters apparently in the non-existent light. But, you know, risk-reward, it kind of makes its own sort of sense here. Use the key. Grab the things. We don't really want the journal entry, but we'll flip that off. I don't know if there is a benefit to taking them back, but... but there might
A
be.
moment of respite. A chance to steel oneself
Alright,
against
grab all of
the
that,
horrors.
fix the thing. So, let's produce a random trinket. 20% debuff, lose a couple of dodge points. Well, I'll equip that just to get it out of your inventory. -5 accuracy and speed, but a mass loss in stress. It's interesting, but I think we'll stick with Battle Trance. So we can add stress to it. This is one of the things that the Abomination does well. It's sort of stress management if you need to. But I think we're going to ignore that. We'll go for... Alright, let's continually bless the Hellion since she does most of our damage right now. 4 more points available. -50% stress. We will... Then for our remaining 3 points, do that. The beast is not for you. It is in fact not for you. Okay, let's rest. We might be ambushed, but we can live with that.
The light, the promise of safety.
Okay, 3 more rooms to go. But first, encounter. They are surprised. Alright, stab to you. Get judgment you as well. We need to get these people killed. We need to bring this person into range, and more importantly, of the beast bile. Alright, so that kills that. Blanket fire will happen.
A death by inches.
I suppose I could have tried to Iron Swarm you to death, but you're not quite doing enough damage yet. Alright. Next we need to start working on this. So let's start with an illumination. Lower your dodge skill.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted.
Begin stacking blight on the big guy.
Clear.
So 6 around currently on him. And then we'll stack some bleed on him as well in a moment. But actually, no, we want to kill this guy. Now we'll start stacking the bleed.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Ten automatic damage every single round is not bad. So he is dead now. It's now just a case of healing up for next round, and that doesn't undo the hit points we healed. The bleed does, I guess. But crit 4. Absolution. Also lowers his own stress, which is a nice little effect. Do a little more healing and do a spot heal on yourself.
The bigger the beast, the greater the glory.
And we're able to pick up all of the treasure as well as a nice add-on. Nope, that has no effect. Do it anyway. It's only the Black Plague. I mean, you'll probably be fine. Probably. Alright, small chest. We'll find out whether that's locked in a moment. But for now, battle! Beast Vile. Okay, 2 sets of blight. This one's armored, so we do want to try and deal with it reasonably quickly, but if possible, we need to kill this guy. Iron Swarm for 18. Nice. And And then we will stack some additional blight on you. Drums of Doom! Hook hurts. Ow, that hurt. Yeah, that did hurt. Okay. Let's keep some blight going, although that was dodged. It is one of my favourites on my channel, in all honesty. But it's also the one that kind of, not so much took off, but it did jump me from about 400 subs to 2,000, so it was definitely the right timing for it, I think. But I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Great is the weapon that cuts on.
Soldiers die all the time, and I'm not good enough to pretend otherwise. I don't think more people died in this series, in all honesty. Well, I don't, but you know, I went through my first playthrough of this and lost almost nobody for the longest of long times. Alright, let's get a Manacle Stun. Red Clearing Citizens definitely died, and if he didn't die in that particular campaign, he has done since. Alright, let's go and use a buff. Massively increase your damage again. Put some Festering Vapors on you. New round. Hack. 9. Alright, let's get to self-healing now. I think this guy's more or less dealt with at this point, so we can just about get away with this. Heal 5. And stab for death. Okay, more things. The only thing we don't have is deeds. We don't need food particularly right now. But those deeds will be important. Unlock strong rocks. I should have done this with the antiquarian. Okay. Grab some more blood. Should probably do the Crimson Court stuff. Alright. So what might be the last battle coming up then? Halt! Oh, I don't know when that got swapped around actually, but okay. Sack is empty anyway. In we go. I do have torches, but I'm not going to use them. We also don't have a way of clearing up the dinner table as well, so we might suffer more diseases in a moment. So again, similar plan to last time, just deal with this first guy. Actually, we'll Iron Swan here. Nah, there was a reasonable shot we'd do enough damage. And stack all of the blight on you. Oh, that is my dog shouting. Probably means there's a motorcycle around. That's what she did. She's okay with vehicles mostly, but for some reason, the scooters and motorcycles she hates. Maybe to do some patching here, I think. Meantime, we're going to stick with our plan of just more Festering Vapors. Crit 12, okay. So potentially some problems. Point blank shots. Thankfully dodged, otherwise we'd have to do some shuffling. Alright, let's Iron Swan you to death because you can damage everybody, and we prefer not to have everybody at risk. You got 4 points of blight on you, you got 8. Let's see if we can finish you off. We do.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
Absolution, heal from death's door. So much blood! Slice for 7. More bleed, and I think that's you dead. That is. Alright, let's Spot heal our abomination friend.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Take all of those, and let's look through the things. Everything was eaten already. One last scout. We know there's another encounter back there, so let's keep going. Wish I hadn't burned all the food now. But we are going to prioritize self-healing, I think, with this one. Absolution crit 6. Nice. Munch! Alright, Judgment misses. Eight bleed. Alright, 2 more hit points needed. Let's put the vapors on. There we go. Alright, he is dead. Keep the self-healing going. And we'll rely on our Hellion and Antiquarian to just do enough damage to counter things. Of course, Blight. Yeah, okay, we'll start stabbing. They're determined they don't like you. Alright, 9 for death. Heal you for 6. Another crit heal to yourself. And we should be okay from here, I think.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
5 and last one.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
And now we get the bandage. Oh, so we could have healed the blight. I'm not paying attention. Too early in the morning. Alright, carry on. The books. We can do nothing about the books. We at least have a stress idol to heal up at the end, assuming I left any healing. Nope, I did not leave the holy water. I'm not sure we can actually fix that. Also, we might have you going overboard on stress in a moment. We'll see. Judgment. Crit 9.
A singular strike.
That adds to your healing skills as well, so we might have you do party heals for a little bit. Bile. We blighted the important one at least. Ah, that's what happened last time. That's why they swapped. I just missed the traded positions. Alright, Vapors. And Iron Swan, just because I want this guy dead. Okay, so we know you're about to die.
Such a terrible assault cannot be left unanswered.
Ooh, okay. Stress is getting to levels we don't like. Apply the bleed. Ball and chain. Crit 7. Oh, that might be it.
Injury and despondence set the stage.
Well, we can't do transformations at the moment. Let's try to stun you. Got the kill. More manacle stunnage. Yep, there we go. Alright, this should be fine now. We know this is the last battle, so we're not going to bother healing. We're just going to go all-out attack. Down to 3, and we're faster than him, so we should be able to deal with this with the manacles. And once again, avoid stress by narrow margin.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Okay, that is worth more than that. Oh, I did not mean to do that, but it doesn't really matter. Altar's purpose is purely decorative because we had no holy water. You caught a stream, sir! Well done. Alright, quest is complete.
Their squeals fade. Their confidence is shaken.
And our confidence is there, I suppose. Another mission without death, at least. Okay, level ups. So we have our second level 2 adventurer. Hard Noggin replaced Healer's Gift. That's a pain. The Yips. Balanced is okay. Although I suppose the Abomination's reasonably resilient to that. Fear of Beasts. That could be a problem.
A fresh irritant to some. A sanguine memory to me.
Okay, the town is still abuzz. We have cleared the compulsive quirk, which we needed to do. Let's have a look at the stagecoach here. We have our man-at-arms.
The raw strength of youth may be spent, but his eyes hold the secrets of 100 campaigns.
Alright, you can heal the Black Plague, and then we're going to have to think about a few other things here. What have you got that's terrible? I'd like to get rid of that, but that's going to be too pricey. Clumsy's okay. You don't have range skills, so you can keep that. There we go. This is the one that I noticed. Our Arbalist with... Oh wait, no. No, you're still showing up. I know many secrets, but I don't know who you are. That's the secret you know. Okay, so we need to do some stress relief on a couple of people. You can go and pray. And I think we can save the rest on money, in all fairness. Okay, what missions have we got then? Warren's a bit further along. We can do a small mission there. I prefer to do medium missions where possible, and we are now showing the level 3 ones. So we've got a couple of medium missions. The Bleed Amulet. That could be useful. So I think this is where we're going to go. We're going to head back to the wheels. We want to change up, though. We will put... Ignore stealth. 1 hero per roster. Well, we'll bring our person back into this. We'll bring our Plague Doctor back now that we've got an upgrade for him. We will also then bring in our Man-at-Arms for training purposes. And we really want a Jester. I don't have a Jester yet. And we could kind of do with a healer, so let's bring in our Cultist. Okay, so this should be fine. Off we go. So stack and 4 of food, 2 shovels, 2 keys, 1 laudanum, and a stack and a half of torches. Then honestly, I feel we waste money on half the time. Right, let's get down to just 1 stack of torches. Success, Sith! Welcome! I should also start naming people. That's the other thing I should probably be doing at some stage. Well, we'll name people after the next round, I guess.
I knew all these paths once. Now they are as twisted as my own ambitions.
Okay, so this is explore 90% of the rooms. Given this is all one long path, we just ignore this one and we're fine. So, onwards! And we find a torch.
A fortune, waiting to be spent.
95, and move on. So, what's the scout report going to give us? Battle and an obstacle. And in we go. And the battle is against a couple of fungal artillery we don't like. They are, of course, resilient to blight as well, so we're going to go for the stun powder. Ravage Rush. Okay, so let's go with the Weakening Curse. Lower your protection score. Let's then Smite. Get some damage in. Stun wears off, stun wears off. Rampart. And our Crusader has been grouped. Not good. Alright, we'll try the Plague Grenade. It's got a low chance, but... Oh, I did not put the darn items on again. We have a plus to this. Weakening Curse. Lower your protective score even more. No, okay. Let's just deal with the dog. Further stun and changing their position at least. Stab for 8. Stabby cultist is best cultist. Alright, another Plague Grenade. Oh, that was actually the stun. Whoops. Well, I guess it didn't matter. Crush for 7.
Executed with impunity.
Rain of Blight! And we actually are suffering a bit of blight damage. I didn't take as many of these as I perhaps should have done. Especially given the entire party is now blighted. Stab for 5. Smite for 8. Okay, that should be it. How come you can't subscribe to my Twitch channel? Subscription is a different thing, really. You follow it, and I think you already are.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
I certainly remember. I certainly got about 4 or 5 notifications. I'm fairly sure your name came up last week. Or at least when the video was pushed to YouTube. Clear the corpse. Nah, it's still got an action. We're just crushed to death.
Formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Okay, so taking a little bit of pain from this, but we'll mitigate the blight loss a little bit and move on. I feel faint.
Yourself a victim to the spreading corruption, malformed with misintent.
In we go. Add the torch. I might not be signed up for that. In all fairness, it's been. I say I haven't been on Twitch in nearly 2 years, so I don't know what the permissions are. I might not have. I might actually have the requirements. I would appreciate the gesture, but it's not that need. It's not needed. Okay, how far have we gone? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so we know this room's going to have an encounter. Might camp after this one. So we'll let the torchlight run down. 60, 60. Disarm a trap for us. Thank you. That had no effect. What does work on this? Nope. Something works on this. No idea what. There probably is, which is fine. I'm mostly doing this for experimentation purposes anyway, so... Alright, we'll let the torchlight go down and we're up against people who cause stress. Thankfully we dodged hit 1. Dodge! Alright, play grenade. These are people we can blight. Until proven wrong. Alright. Stab the one who hasn't moved yet. Rampart the one that hasn't moved yet. Smite the cultist! A play grenade and a crit. Alright, so one's dead.
Inspiration and improvement.
More stress. Stab. Okay. Stab failed. In comes yet more stress.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Alright, what's the damage output? We've got a shot at killing, so we'll do that. It does.
Destroy them all.
Push you back a space. Nope, stun fails as well. Nice. I really need to change your abilities actually, because I don't like Incision on our Plague Doctor, who only sits in the back row. Everything runs red. I should really have been using things, but it's only 1 damage, so because of that,
As the fiend falls, a faint hope.
because of that, we will live. Crush.
Be wary.
Okay, we want our holy water for the moment. We'll replace the laudanum.
Dizzying fall.
Purifies the altar. Germaphobe quirk is now gone. Yeah, we'll take that. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more rooms. 7 more rooms to go. Alright, let's camp up.
A moment of respite.
We are out of food.
Chance to steel oneself against the coming horrors.
Okay. So let's think about this then. We need to prevent nighttime ambush. Let's go for... So we've got 9 points left, so I think actually we go weapons practice and then we go for the stress relief. Okay. Well, I mean, it hasn't really healed everybody. Well, you know, stress relief and extra damage, extra crit chance. It's got to be a plus. Alright. Let's rest up. No nighttime encounter, and we move on.
Spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Meanwhile, we find a madman with some rabid gnashes. Bring in the blight. And now the bleed. Oh, and also the rabies. Alright, let's go stab you. Get one of them out before we have to worry about that. We'll go for a rampart on you. Bring him closer so we can go and zealously accuse him back! Dodge. It's up to a man at arms who hasn't got the retribution skill up, actually. I should have probably done something with that. And one more. Stab.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Antivenom on the old tree. We're going to regret this later, but for now,
Finding
treasure!
Stuff is only the first test.
20% disease
Now it
resistance.
must be carried home.
That's kind of a charm we're definitely going to sell. It probably was me! I confess! Alright, 2 empty rooms. Another tree. Can't do anything with this one, so let's just put our hand in it. Alright, we got lucky. Occasionally you do, it just increases the odds if you actually have the right item. What's the negative on this? -2 dodge. Have the item anyway. Right, we'll torch out because we know we're about to be ambushed. There we go. Alright, blast you because you don't want any more stress. Also brought you into the front, which has its own pluses. Stab. Double kill. And I suppose we crush you now. Alright, scrambles only does enough for that. Sorry, take blast, gets rid of the corpses, do stun. Nope. The move failed, but obviously he still moved. Smite. Miss. Stab 5, and we'll just leave it to the crushing of who is currently Adenel. But as I said, we will probably change the names in a little bit.
So too will resistance.
Okay, so we're getting a few heirlooms at the moment. Need a few more, really, but there's still about 4 or 5 rooms to go. Who wants to be a grave robber today? More heirlooms. Okay, nighttime's coming. We don't know about this yet. We are going to run out of torches soon, so I think we are just going to let these run down. We still managed to surprise them in low light conditions, which is interesting. Right, play grenade. Stab for 4. Okay, we did get the stun off. Unfortunately, this means we can't do much with you, but smite anyway. 10 damage. Alright, so you are actually dead. Might as well still throw up another plague grenade because I don't think there's much else we can realistically do here. And we need to get you blighted as much as possible. Another blanket fire. Stab.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Okay, good crit. Unfortunately, it's left the world's biggest corpse, but we can crush you, so it's all good. Alright, take all the loot, and we have a key.
This is a slow and insidious killer.
Nice, that's much better. Okay, throw up both torches, grab the deeds. We will trade the portrait for the holy water, I think. Which he'll apply to himself, because he might as well. Alright, 3 more rooms. We might actually only need 2 of these, but we might do the others as well. You don't have... well... There we go. We have food. Means we're okay for a hunger event or something.
Ancient traps lie in wait, unsprung and thirsting for blood.
Blood! Okay, surprise, and the party is shuffled. Well, I guess this means incision! They're kind of immune to that anyway, so anything we do for this. Well, at least that worked. Also know that Cultist is oddly a good frontline person. He can still do most of his actions. And crit 13. Nice. Okay, mass increase to those. We might as well keep going. Nope. Alright, so we've got some healing to do in a little bit. My wounds are mounting. Let's stick with the stabbing. Further bleed. Oh, Eldritch Pull's not bad right now. Come on, fall in. There we go. I mean, it's moved you into the wrong place, I guess, but... Reconstruction for 17.
In the fevered pitch of battle.
There we go, perfect. Gropes for a few points. Okay, stunned, move to the front. Perfect. Well, it would be perfect if you were able to hit things. Alright, stab for kill. Crush the Acolyte. Not much I can do here. I might as well go for the Plague Grenade. There's a chance it'll work. Still got the crit at least. Clear the corpses. Crit stun. Nope, not quite. Just endless grouping. We don't want to do that if we can avoid it. Oh, actually, yeah, weakening curse, and we'll start applying the debuffs. Crush for 7. A shovel and some blood. We might actually want to take the blood, but. We'll take the blood. It might be useful. We haven't done any of the Crimson Court stuff yet, so we don't need it, I don't think, but... Okay, so we actually have no more encounters left, so it's just a case of picking up these things. Pack has already been looted. Sometimes a tree is just a tree, and that means there is no treasure.
May indeed stalk these shadows, but yonder, a glint of gold.
Or at least see what this last pack is. 25 gold and 2 food. Well, quest complete.
Every cleared path and charted route reduces the isolation of our troubled estate.
Wasn't a ridiculous amount of money coming back, but it'll do. Scientific. God darn it. You can't be scienced. Science is a terrible thing here. Science got us into this mess. Alright, I really need to deal with this now.
A sanguine memory to me.
I'm going to have to do that, because otherwise this is just going to massively downgrade us, isn't it? 50 stress, the yips. Okay. So let's go to the guild. Let's sort by level here. So who could we send as a level 2 party right now? So we can send Reynold. We can actually upgrade to there.
A regimen is paramount if one is to master the brutal arithmetic of combat.
We can then bring in Dismas. Bring in you. Okay, I think we could probably have a go at this now. Let's, however, go here. Cure your rabies. Probably want to lower any accuracy penalties on the Hellion. Okay. The wield increases. I think we are going to have to do this. I didn't want to, but we're going to. The Baron's invitation to play the game. Gold. Actually, one thing we could do as well. We can see if we can upgrade our equipment here. Not quite. Well, I guess we could if we wanted to trade some things over. Okay, so we can go weaponsmithing up to level 3, and that will allow us to further upgrade our equipment. Extra damage, always got to be a plus. Alright. So we will send out Reynold, we will send out Dismas, and we will send out you in the right order. And our last person... Well, I guess we'll have our Arbalist join us for this one. So level 3, level 3, level 3, and a rookie. Alright. Unequip all trinkets. So. +5 accuracy for ranged skills, -1 speed. You're actually already slow, so we're not too worried about that, I guess. +2 speed with a -20 to move resist. We don't want that particularly. Not allowed to have 2 of the same trinket. Bleed Amulet might be worth taking in an odd sort of way here. Alright, we'll also take the Book of Intuition. Alright, let's undo that. Give you the Dodge Stone as well. Somewhere we had better stuff than that. Alright, we'll give you the Archer Ring as well. And rebalance your speed, and in your case, we will... Oh, I don't really want to lower your dodge. Alright, we'll just go with that. We'll just go with this. Alright. Let us provision to the courtyard. Is this quest dangerous and longer than usual? Level 1 and 2 heroes are recommended. Yep, I knew this was a thing. But do we really want to take anybody else on this? Maybe we take our cultist. Put our cultist into a rear position rather than an arbalist. I don't want Demon's Pull. Abyssal Artillery, though. Can't go wrong with Abyssal Artillery. Okay. The Holy Quaternity. The Holy Quaternity, indeed. Provision up. We're going to buy 2 full... Okay, we're going to basically go full food on this. 2 shovels. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. 1 laudanum. Stack and a half of torches, and I'm going to take 2 blood. Let's go.
The courtyard and gardens surrounding the manor were once a point of pride for the diligent custodians I employed. Great banquets and lavish social affairs were hosted here under the stars. Despite the expectation of propriety normally ascribed to those in our position, we mocked the stoic melancholy of the moss-covered fountains and cherubic statues, our salacious trysts half hidden in the hedgerows, our morality slipping ever deeper into the mud.
I get the feeling he's not necessarily all that good a person.
These stone terraces and sprawling gardens were the site of long-forgotten revelry and well-remembered regret.
Pile of strange bones, holy water, had no effect on it. Fool me once. I actually have no idea on the curiosities in this one. Also, we're in Bloodlight. Oh dear God, it's a manservant! Kill him!
Executed with impunity.
Lightning for 7. I did not change your abilities actually, so you're still set up like that. Shouldn't be a problem. We can go for a vulnerability hex. And stab.
Formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
So let's trade the stab for the artillery for the moment, unless... What doesn't work for you in row 4? Illumination. See, we basically go down to just that, and that. But Illumination's kind of worthless to us at this point anyway. And we'll take off the vulnerability hex for the stab. There we go. That should do. No! No serving! Alright. Abyssal Artillery. So I see that mosquito at the back. I need to deal with that. Maddening Wine. I've done it! It's making us mad. Tracking shots.
As the fiend falls,
Alright, let's see what these supplicants are made of. Not much at that point. Crit 21. Gain a bit of protection. Gather the blood! No. Gather the blood! More blood! I should have taken more bandages. The Crimson Curse! This with blood. There may be other ways to cure it. Well, our vessel is cursed. We have, however, successfully gone through all this. Heal yourself. With nothing else to do, Weakening Curse. Crit 2.
Give them no quarter. Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Excellent. Okay, we scout on. So far, nothing really worrying us, but again, I don't know exactly. Blood flowers. Okay, so blood does not work on the blood flowers. It was worth a go. Maybe. These torches were worthless. I've decided that now. Well, now I am guessing at things. Okay, we burned them. Burned the eggs. Perfect. half. But first, battle against 2 of these sycophants. This expedition is doomed!
Eradicated.
He might be overreacting somewhat. Stab. And judgment.
Surges as the enemy crumbles.
Hey, we picked up some more blood. We might need that.
Momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Okay, shovel gets rid of that. And to the second curiosity, which I imagine will be the second one of these. Meanwhile, maggots.
Be gone.
One down. I have a feeling I could have probably done this earlier, and the warning about things thus far hasn't especially been required that we've had the level 2 stuff. We were doing this quite...
These nightmarish
Alright.
creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
So that didn't work. These bones hold riches. Okay, so they are giving us an accuracy boost. That was more sort of a thing. Yay! Try to use it. But apparently, okay, it does work. Gives us an accuracy boost for a battle. I mean, 3 point of accuracy is not the greatest, but we'll take it. We also know this works. Yeah, I should have actually just used that there. Oh, it doesn't matter. Oh, we have 3 directions. Let's go down first. More scouting. It's quite a large dungeon at this point, it has to be said. Burning it does nothing. Laudanum does nothing. Herbs do nothing. Digging them up does stuff. Okay. Oh, an image. Another manservant! How dare he surprise us? Infallible servitude. Okay, pistol shot. Let's take you out. Actually, Highwayman has been amazing thus far. So I can Hand of Light, but I'm going to reverse you back. Stab the manservant! Predigestion does nothing. The first! You are affected by the Crimson Curse as well now. Alright, well we killed the manservant. That's all that matters.
Destroy them all.
Stab for 5. Zealously accuse, gain some hit points back, and judge. So we're doing okay, it's just this high stress level here that's bothering me. Alright, he's the tracking shot for no reason. Stab.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Well, that did nothing for us actually, other than, you know, we have 2 cursed party members rather than 1. And we are hungry. Let's burn a torch, gain some accuracy. Not liking our Crusaders' stress levels right now, but more manservants! I don't know what he did, but I hated it. We're killing him. Missile artillery, crit 8. Oh, thankfully, you're just stressed rather than Crimson Cursed. You die. Good day, how are we doing? Currently, we're cursed and killing manservants. Oh, darn manservants. Ooh, Solar Crown.
As victories mount,
actually, that
too will resistance.
How does that work now? But you're equipping it anyway. If it doesn't work, we'll try it. Use the torch, use the stone. Scouting. It is, in fact, too hot. Alright, so we know digging these up works. Well, I've made things immensely worse. Okay, we now know holy water is not what we use on the flowers. Very true. Blood? Okay, highwayman only. Let's equip that. Minus 10 accuracy, range skills. Okay, maybe not. Take that over the torches. And we'll take the talent over the... Actually, bandages are useful. Do that. Can't burn any additional torches. Everything else is worth money. Okay, close that down. Accuracy. That's the only buff is a slight accuracy boost. But it only lasts for one battle, and I can't stack them. 93 stress. Let's go.
A hideous mutation.
What the heck is that thing?
And abhorrent.
Tracking shot then. Okay, here we go. Resolve tested. Focused.
A moment of clarity in the eye of the storm.
Okay, looking for stat bonuses and other benefits. Abyssal artillery. Dodge and free. Charge him at the back. Lurking fear. Is he just going to slowly lurk towards us? Is that what's happening here? 200% dodge. Okay, so we cannot hurt these things. In this case, he's going to get close to us and eventually... Well, terrible strength. It's all good. It's all good, sir. You have a bandage. Position back. Teeth rake. It's cocky. That's encouraging. Bulwark of Faith, because we can't actually hurt him yet. Weakening Curse, because he does have a protection score. And that'll lower the damage. Next, we need to do some healing. Submerge! Okay, dodged. Apex Predator. Oh, that was That was bad. He's at the front and I can do stuff about it now, but... I dub thee, soldier of the light! Smite! Alright, Blood Vein, 18 crits, nice. Is bleeding, good. Lurking Fear, he's going to back up, you're going to back up. I just don't think I'm equal to this task, darn it. We just dubbed you Warrior of Light. Smite for 10. Heal for 7. Alright, we're kind of stabilized a bit. Another crit 14. So 6 bleed damage. We think we're getting there. 7 dragged forward. That's not too bad in his case, at least. Crit 12 on the heal. And also, since he is bleeding, we can do his own self-heal if we need to as well. Actually, I think we'll go reconstruction on you. 22 crits. Nice. Alright, suddenly we're fine. Bringing 2 healers, definitely the way to go. I dub thee, Soldier of Light again! Don't fail me this time. Okay, game. Well, we weren't eaten by the crocodile.
A death by inches. Ghoulish horrors.
We did, however, find the Blood Pact. We will take that over the holy water. We will, however, apply the holy water to you. Okay, more scouting. So, minus 25% bleed chance, minus 10 hit points. So under low torchlight conditions, it does more stuff. But the thing is, I'm not sure what the torchlight condition actually is at this point. So I think I've got to keep that unequipped unless we are desperate for space. Because I don't think it does anything other than negative effects right now. I need a bandage! No, you don't. You're fine. You're fine. Yeah, I'm going to have to do this, though.
Tools of iron, you must rely on flesh and indefatigable purpose.
Trap zombie! It failed. Okay, number 2. Watching smiles at last. Alright, so we were ambushed by crocodile on one side. What are we going to be ambushed on the other side is interesting now. Oh dear. It'll all be good, it'll all be good. Thankfully, getting the virtue there was a big plus. I don't know if he's got any actual benefits to it, but... No benefits as far as I can see. So it's... That was a lucky draw. I think the odds are about 1 in 4 of getting a virtue. Okay, so he's now craving the blood. Okay, so now he's in bloodlust. I'm not sure we fixed the problem. We just have not fixed the problem. That we need battle. Trap will do. Oh, no. I need to deal with the 3 of the bloodfly places. That was just... I went there first. Let me investigate. More blood. Battle! Kill the manservant!
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
Alright, manservant killed. I also haven't reset the party, actually. I should have done that, but... This isn't actually a terrible position, and the party works in most positions other than the Crusader.
Be wary.
Alright, apparently it is just going to be a static effect. I was worried partially that it was going to do stuff if we didn't get to battle quickly, but... Oh, okay. We're done.
The maddening whine of multitudinous wings abates. Let us hope that is the end of things.
Gonna keep exploring this area though. Might as well at least just see what's at the other side. The damned fountain. Antivenom does nothing. Nothing else I have would do anything. Have a go anyway. Bleed. Fair enough, we're gonna head back.
In those younger years, my home was a hive of unbridled hedonism. A roiling apiary where instinct and impulse...
Oh, definitely famous last words.
...wild abandon. A bewitching predator slipped in amidst the swarm of tittering sycophants. Though outwardly urbane, I could sense in her a mocking thirst. Driven half-mad by cloying vulgarity, I plotted to rid myself of this lurking threat in a grand display of sadistic sport. But as the moment of murder drew nigh, the gibbous moon revealed her inhuman desires in all their stultifying hideousness.
Oh, good God. Well, we shall see then. Alright, we're getting 32. 32 crests. Light sensitive is a bad one. We want to heal that. We also have our first veteran adventurer. Return to town.
These swarming fiends carry a pernicious plague. A sickness so virulent.
The Hamlet has...
It is more a curse than a mere disease.
Fair enough. Okay, so we cured the rabies, we cured the things. Let's have a quick look at what we can do here. So we don't actually have a lot of money from that, unfortunately. The blood makes me whole! Indeed. Warning, current mutation this facility, none. Okay, so we are going to have to worry about things. Treatment ward then. Yeah, we need to get rid of the light sensitivity. Okay, so we just got to be careful that we leave them alone at this point. Dismiss we don't need to do much with, I guess, but we'll live with that. How are we doing on stress levels now? Bloodthirsty will only drink. Well, that's fine. Drink at least is cheap. And let's see if we got a jester. We're still missing a jester. Alright. So we embark.
Just as I feared. Now loosed from their brackish prison, they will spread like locusts across our land.
Gather the blood, short veteran level adventure. Okay, so we need to get up to level 3 for things there. But for now, we have other things we can do. We can't do anything in the ruins, interestingly. Medium adventure, short, medium. Well, we'll go for a shorter adventure, I think, for now. Take off Dismiss, take off you. So we'll keep you high because we need you level 2. We need some good level 2 people just to deal with potential boss encounters that come up. So now it's just a case of building up the rest of the party to that level. So Arbalist, we'll take our person. We'll take our Abomination because why not? Also, upgrade. Not that we got a lot of spare cash yet. All right, fine, no spare cash. So we're just going to provision up and go. I think, yeah, we'll provision up and go. We're probably going to do Temps in the Dark situation here. We'll just try and build up some money. Keep the food for exactly one. We'll still in mark. So we've got exactly one hunger event counted for if it comes to it.
I knew all these paths once. Now they are as twisted
90% of the
as my
rooms.
ambitions.
I wonder how this works. Grading, not the healthiest of professions. You gain tapeworm. We'll counter this off by just grabbing some treasures here. Gained a sapphire, which is nice, and a sacrificial cauldron. So we gained a rare. I keep forgetting to bloody equip the trinkets, don't I? Oh, it shouldn't bother us too much, but I've really got to get better at that. All right, moving on. Let us consecrate the corpse. That had no effect. That had no effect. I'm just wasting items now. Fool me once. Well, we're stacking up the diseases. Bile. Actually, just do that. That probably fixes it. Oh, this is not well done. All right, let's hack you, kill you.
Executed with impunity.
Fire the bolus.
Dazed, reeling.
Crit 5, 1 point of bleed.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
And we punish you for daring to oppose us. Grab some gold.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
This party does not have healing. Well, actually, it does with the Arbalist, but the Arbalist doesn't have healing skills right now because I did not prepare for this properly. Also, we are going to have to backtrack and do one of these two paths. I simply must know what it is.
If only treasure.
Okay, well, we're doing okay on random trinkets and gems at the moment, so can't complain too much. Alright, spider and 2 maggots, who are surprised. Alright, punish a maggot. Lust and bleed. Spitter is stunned, and hopefully we should be able to kill this first one, so...
Be gone, fiend.
Sniped for 8.
Pit. Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
More obstacles to come up for this one as well. And because of the way it's laid out, we're going to have to go through both.
The darkness holds much worse than mere trickery.
Then I'll take 2 for each. Whoops. Well, we're doing well. We might have to abandon this one, actually. Wouldn't be a complete disaster. We at least have reasonable items coming for this, but we're going to take a bunch of stress going both directions here. Unless this curiosity happens to have a shovel in it.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Yep, no, I'm aware. I'm aware. Alright, well, let's keep going. We know we're about to hit a stress point with our Hellion. I think we're just going to abandon the quest here.
Wounds to be tended. Lessons to be learned.
We gained some money out of this. We learned to bloody well equip trinkets this time. Alright, let's see about this. Warrior of Light, Bloodthirsty, Shocker, Answer. Yeah, this is... Alright, Tales of the Dark is an interesting situational thing that we should be doing, but...
So well regarded is now barely whispered aloud by decent folk.
Alright, district is growing. So we can use shards to do these, can we? 300 shields, puppet theater. Can we build none of these? We can build none of these. Memories can be found in the Endless Harvest quest. Okay. Can't remember, but 2 bottles of the blood brewed each week. So that actually might be worth going for at some stage, but we'll leave it for now. So we have things we can do, we just can't do them yet. Also, we haven't done enough quests to unlock the survivalist yet, which is a pain. Alright. So you can head off to the brothel. If we sort by stress, we'll just get some things sorted out here. We'll have you go drinking. You, of course, are a flagellant, but we actually could do with fixing... Healthier already. Indeed you do. And we'll have you go and rest up. Alright. So I think we badly need some money. Let's see if we got any people here. There we have a musketeer.
A champion markswoman. Keen for a new kind of challenge.
Okay, new challenge for us. We still need a jester. It's one thing we are missing. Yeah, we'll increase the stress recovery there. I can't do much else, I don't think, at this stage.
Gilded icons and dogmatic
Wish I'd done that a
rituals.
little sooner then.
For some, a tonic against the bloodshed.
Alright, embark. So we can go gather blood. Can we move ourselves towards the Warrens thing, or we can go to the ruins. Send me out again. We actually might do that. Alright, so let's go with you in position 3, actually. Take our new musketeer. Go with Fitzroy and you. Actually, we should probably just take our antiquarian and try and get some money here. Yeah, we'll go with that. Alright. So, unequipable trinkets. What do we have? What do we have that's useful anyway? 2 And again, I think we're just going to play this normally here. I don't feel it's going to be worth us doing another Temps of the Dark thing until we have some better equipment. So we'll give you the Solar Crown, as you have a high stress point at the moment. Bounty Hunter upgrade, increased speed, increased dodge. We'll counter the speed to just prevent ourselves from being surprised. Our Musketeer can have a 3% crit increase and increase in accuracy. And you can't do a lot really that's going to bother us at this stage, so we'll stick with that. Alright. To the ruins we go. 7, 8. And again, we're going to be as minimal as possible here.
Pace out the halls of your lineage once familiar.
90% of the rooms, and annoyingly, this is a lovely configuration for it. So let's go back there. Actually, okay, no, that works actually. So we just ignore this room, and we should be fine. Antiquarian, find the map. Okay, didn't find any secret doors, which I would have loved to have found 1 or 2 of those. But we will make do with what we find.
Cruel machinations spring to life with a singular purpose.
Okay, 1 antique thing. Alright, so we will have a battle here, and I'm actually gonna... We are gonna actually burn the torchlights down here. We're gonna have a go at this. Hunger strikes. Okay, stab for 4. Let's go for an uppercut on you, see if we can disrupt the order. We can. Bayonet jab. One shot.
Another abomination cleansed from our land.
Okay, so aim shot. Bonuses against marked. We can smoke screen to lower accuracy. Random target ranged. Buff self for free speed. Okay, that's not too important, so we'll just take this. Heal for free. The good news is with the way they're bayonet jabbing and also the order, they're actually not in the correct configuration to get themselves back into the back row. So that's working out perfectly for us. Chop. Chop and hew.
Give them no quarter.
Finally, aim shot takes you out.
Maintain the offensive.
Graveyard stumble. Misses. We'll keep some healing going. And we will finish you.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Okay, found a reasonable amount of stuff. We'll go with that. And we will use this because we clearly need you to be stress healed more than anybody else right now. Silly skeletons, indeed. Right, down there on those 4, and we should be fine. I would like to have found some more actual treasure, I'll be honest. Oh, god damn it.
Without tools of iron, you must rely on flesh and indefatigable purpose.
Oh, that's another 100 stress added to the party because of what we're doing. We do get a scout report. Alright, so treasure is there. For some reason, I thought I saw a secret door location there. I thought I saw the orange star. That was actually not. It was just our torch. Supplicants, what are you doing here? Punch. Better not have brought that manservant. Well, that was a thing. Alright, smoke screen did not really do a lot for us there. Let's start hewing them down. We did not bring any blood with us.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy.
Hue again, gather the blood. You already got the curse, so we're not too bothered about that one. Aim shot for 9. Shop 11. Not quite. I was hoping that would do 1. At least that's done enough bleed damage to kill, I guess, so it's not too bad. I was just trying to... I don't know. Right. Shut down. We better get some blood from this encounter. Just covering off potential crimson issues. Saboteur. Alright, grab all of the stuff and...
Brought low and driven into the mud.
You are eating all the things. Okay, skeletal encounter then. Let's start with the uppercut because we want to disrupt the archers if possible. Start some blight damage. And yeah, they're configured wrong again. Perfect. Hugh misses. Musket for 6, not doing a lot. And I think you're dead from that. Okay, so we can't do much on the protection side, so let's just start putting some blight up. Pull the shots. So additional damage versus marked targets, so we'll use that. Actually, the party kind of works quite well against marked targets, doesn't it? I should have... Oh well, doesn't matter. 7.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Graveyard slash for 9. Leper's in trouble, but should be okay. There shouldn't be too many more encounters to go. At most, we've got basically 2 rooms, so provided we survive this encounter without any real problems, we should be alright. He says. 3. Collect the bounty. Aim shot for 8. Perfect.
This expedition at least promises success.
Oh, we have Vial of Blood. I also really should have done that with the Antiquarian. Okay, scouting report shows a trap.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Unfortunately, you were unable to disarm the trap. Up to 98 stress, we're at the point of having some problems.
Or cowardice.
Well, last rune then. But first, we have an encounter, and this means we're probably going to have some problems now. 4.
As life
Death's Door, and everybody kind of high stress levels.
emptiness reveal themselves.
Q. 4-5. Alright, put the heal up. Yeah, we need to deal with this guy, so much as I want to deal with a stress person, we need to actually deal with the people who can kill us. Here it goes, begin the chain. Irrational is not a good one.
Reeling, gasping, taken over the edge into madness.
Finish him for 9. Now there are 2. Of course, it was the ants! The ants are taking over. Alright, stab you back. Crit 7. Nice. Q for 8. Alright, we still have your actions here, and that means we can kill you. 17 crit. A fine blast. So the Musketeer really cares about marking. Tempting Goblets. We're already at the point of 100, so we don't have to worry too much about that.
And now the true test.
Okay.
Hold fast.
So now 136. Will die if we get to 200, of course, but there's the crit. Alright, we definitely want these over the page, and we'll definitely take the money over the page as well.
Victory nonetheless.
Actually, we'll take one of those back. And that as well. Close. I'm gonna take them home, see if this actually does anything. Oh, what was this one? We need holy water for this. Powerful!
Anger is power. Unleash it.
I'm amazed that worked that well in all fairness, but hey. They go down to 100 at a camp anyway, so it's not too much of a problem for that. It was worth an attempt. We will return to Hamlet in not so much glory, but
The shifted corridors and
in the darkness.
walls of our ancestry are beginning to feel familiar.
Gained a few bits and pieces at least. 20% damage if HP above 99%. Okay. Curiosity, however, is going to get us killed. We can't do that.
Women and men, soldiers
6
and
more
outlaws,
recruits than usual.
fools and corpses. All will find their way to us now that the road is clear.
The light is the one true power. It could be, it could be. Okay, so we know we have a couple of diseases around, so you can go fix yours now. Let's get rid of your curiosity. Although actually got two effects that are like that, so... Why the leather straps? Because the leather straps. Okay, we have a couple of jesters. I kind of want to increase the barracks numbers here, but nothing else. We got another jester, so we got to take you.
You will be laughing still at the end.
Okay, so we now have a full team at this stage. And we are miles away from getting any of these. Okay. So building up towards the ruins, we want to keep going, I think, and seeing if we can get towards one of the bosses. Unlock this door! I'm cursed! Or am I? Who knows? We also have a couple of Crimson Court adventures that we might want to be considering because of various blood requirements that we now have. But we have a lot of stress problems right now. And not a lot of spare cash. Alright, let's have you do penance. Have you go drinking. And then let's see about getting everybody else up to level 2. So bringing our Jester. What's our Jester's skill base at the moment? It's okay, but we want to change that. You definitely want solo and finale. So let's go with you, let's go with you. Let's bring in you, and do we go with our front line? Or do we go with you instead? I think we go with you instead. I quite like this team, in all fairness. Alright, last mission of the stream, I think, and we will head back into the ruins with this lot. Once we unequip all of the trinkets and reapply some stuff. So. Don't want the party to be surprised particularly, and we will give you the solar crown. Man-at-arms. Actually, they don't have healing in this party, I've just realised. Okay, let's give you the bleed amulet, even though you don't have... Actually, no. Bleed amulet can go to you. You actually do have bleeding moves. We're in the ruins, and it's less likely to be a thing, but you never know. Yeah, we're not going to be dealing out healing at this stage. There we go. Only costs most of your hit points. Some of these are definitely not worth it. I've argued this before. But, alright, let's go. Back to the ruins. And we will take a stack and a 4 food. Two of those. 2 keys, 2 holy waters, and a stack of torches with a couple of extras. We will also take 1 blood. And hope that we don't have yet more people going and turning into crazy vamp people.
Pace out the halls of your lineage once familiar. Now, foreign.
Okay, 90% of the rooms. We can actually ignore these 2 rooms as long as we explore absolutely everywhere else. So that's what we'll do. Bandits! You are surprised. Alright, begin the harvest. Next up, we're going to stun the archer. Hack the archer. And I might as well try and stun you as well, actually. Slice and dice, a bit of damage. Bleed, stun, and effective death. Next round. More harvest.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Yeah, I mean, Hellion really wants to be in position 1, but actually, this is not a bad little interaction they've got going on at the moment.
Slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
What can she actually still use in there? So she can use all her abilities except the Iron Swan in the second position, so... yeah, it's not bad. Alright, grab another torch. Burn it in.
Radiance, may we find victory.
Alright, begin the slow stacking of bleed. Okay, Blight would be really good right now if this paid off. Fortunately, our Plague Daughter is being a bit slow. 5 and 5. Blanket fire dodged. Good Plague Grenade here, kills both. Yep, there we go. Okay, go for the stun. And stack even more bleed.
A death by inches. Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Crush. Attempted stun. So much bleed. So much bleed.
Their cursed champion falls.
Alright, eat all that. Pick up the strongbox. Onwards we go. Oh, good God. I don't know. If I do this, I'm practically giving up finishing this mission.
A star spawned.
Oh, and we lost our Hellion position as well. Okay. Right. Begin a stab. He resists because he's got high resistance. Let's build up for the finale. This is what the Jester does. Try the Rampart stun. It's got a high stun resistance, but there's always the outside chance. Right. You badly need to move forward. Alright, it's in the back row now. Copper Claw. 4. Alright, heal that. It can be blighted. We have blighted it. Okay, so that's 6 damage rolling at the moment. Let's stack some more bleed. Stack even more bleed. This is where Retribution would be really useful. I realise I don't have it, and it's just... Alright, 10 damage around. That's not a bad position, and he's going to advance forward, do a little bit of damage. Apply some bleed.
Slowly,
1 down.
gently.
Copper
This is
Claw.
how a life is.
Crit 11 on a Jester, who does not have a lot of hit points. Trivestan. Okay, what do we got stacked on Finale? 60 damage. I'm trying to bring the Hellion forward. We could hack the 6. Play grenade, come on, more blights. There we go. 14. It's dead next round. It's how much this is going to cost me to do that at the moment. Copper Claw for 9. Bleeding everywhere. Stab for free. I think that's enough. Okay, so it is dead. Now it's just a case of dealing with the others. Begin the battle ballads! Given how much bleed you've got, you need to do that. We've hacked for 7. Alright, crush that one.
As the enemy crumbles.
Shambler falls. Ow.
Injury and despondency.
Our Jester's at death's door.
Stage for heroism.
Resolve tested. Focused. Have they upped the virtue rate or something here? Because we got lucky. Death's door hit 1 success. He's still bleeding, so we have to cure that.
As life ebbs,
Second Death's door.
terrible vistas of emptiness reveal themselves.
You can do nothing, and if I pass, you're just going to take more stress, so I've got to do this. Crush for 1. Back free. Okay, passing Death's door checks.
Their
It's dead.
formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
We gain the Ancestral Scroll. Which does provide mass healing bonuses. We have 2 people on Death's Door. We have so high stress that I feel we are going to abandon our second quest.
Wounds to be tended. Lessons to be learned.
Regret the amount of money spent. I mean, in fairness, it is a good item. It's one of the better ones we could have asked for. We didn't pick up any traits, which I'm okay with. Could have gone worse.
The plume and the pistol. A fitting end to my folly.
Could definitely have gone
And a curse
worse.
upon us all.
Okay. We are seemingly down on people. But then most of them are still doing stuff. Alright. Well. there's any space, we need our Jester to go and gamble. You get a brothel. And then we'll see who we've got left to go on the next mission. Yeah. Things going well, as always. Things going well. Alright, let's find a short one. I don't think it even refreshed things because of how pathetic we basically took that. Alright, we can't use Reynold because he'll level. We can't use... Adnold will probably be fine. Let's bring in our cultist, who's always a reasonable one. And let's bring in you as well. We at least have a healer for this mission, so, you know, there's that. Eight, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. 4 torches. I will have to check the thing, but I'm fairly certain it was 25%. I don't know whether they've improved that, but it feels like they have.
Corruption has soaked the soil, sapping all good life from
I made a jam, but even me getting 3 of those is a bit...
evil.
Oh, what did you do? I forget what this does. Also, I hadn't realised how much stress you've got. But well, mistakes were made. Gain some stuff. And he's shanked for 8. Okay. I think my overall plan then is to just start spamming the dog ability and seeing if we can partially mitigate this. Well, you're in the wrong position, but we can at least do some reconstruction. Wrong 2 people. Alright. Crit for stun. Adds relief to the 2 people. I don't need them to be relieved right now. Alright. Missile artillery, get 4. He dies.
Gently. This is how a life is taken.
Rampart the first one. Has death blow percentage, doesn't have virtue percentage. Alright, hack for 5. Hound Harry.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Yay, healing some stress. 2 whole points. What's your speed? 3. Alright, they both have speed 3, so I'm going to have to go for it.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Also, because of this, I'm going to have to torch in.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
We find the box, and in the box we find heirlooms.
The sparkling eyes of youth, twisted and made merciless.
Okay. Okay, game. Crit 11. I should have eaten dog biscuits. But I always forget to eat dog biscuits. It's tradition by this point. Missile artillery. Alright, we hack the Vestal because the Vestal can heal. Stun the Vestal for the same reason. This is stress. And our occultist is being headhunted. Alright, Hound Harry. Stack some bleed.
Press this advantage.
One down.
Give them no quarter.
I should have healed first. Oh well, you heal for 7. You haven't made a move yet, so we'll try and stun you. There we go. I'd love to put my Hellion in the front row, actually. That'd probably be a better move, but I need to plot for that. At least he's in range now. He's in range for me to do stuff. But now, we're going to have... Oh, you didn't take stress that round. Perfect. Hound Harry, get some more bleed going. Doesn't have protection. Pistol artillery. 45.
Grievous injury.
98. You're on the edge. Crush for 9. More bleed. 5 damage a round for 3 rounds. Lifesteal. Hey! That's our life! Weird reconstruction. Crit 14. There's a lot of bleed damage going on though. Also dog biscuits! I'm playing this abysmally. Eight damage a round. Crush you before you have a move. Gain some stress relief. -3. Yeah, the wrong person with a -33 stress. Weakening curse. I'm doing everything I can right now. Okay, that's the Hellion going into infliction mode. Affliction, come on. Yeah, okay. 3 out of 5.
The shadows whisper of conspiracy.
6 damage around. We can probably deal with this, so...
Injury and despondence set the stage for heroism.
Alright, we want to stun you. Do stun you. Nine. That should be it. Collector down.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
You're already bleeding, so we don't mind healing you here. Refuses to take the plus. We will take this gemstone, which has increased in value. That wasn't 3-5 before. I'm sure that was only 3. Well. At least the treasure room is guarded by spiders.
Executed with impunity.
I have dog biscuits. I will occasionally remember them.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
Suddenly, all is going okay. 26 crit on the... I love the Occultist. The Occultist is clearly the best class in the game. I'm going to give this to you, even though you're not really the person we designed this for. And we do have a key, so let's go and open this up.
A fortune waiting to be spent.
Fortune is apparently smiling on us right now. We use the dog biscuit, clearly. Actually, there is only this left. Nope. Nope. Well, we're going to waste the dog biscuit anyway. I don't think we've ever found a trait that works on dog biscuits, but... See? She was paranoid, but she was correctly paranoid. There was a trap. Oh dear, and I've got rid of my thing, haven't I? Oh, I guess it doesn't matter. We have to go this way anyway, so... That's not bad. Let's give this to you. I mean, actually, I could get rid of the snippets of knowledge, but... Okay, ectoplasm and some bone rabble. Okay, 4 resist bleed. Some dark spirit motivates them. Run away. 6. Okay, 5 and stun. No, we're actually fine. I mean, it's... No, fine, we might as well. It's not a useless amount of damage. Ow. Yeah, 150 gold, put people back in the right position. In many ways put you in that position, and then we're gonna fail to get past these.
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption, malformed with misintent.
Right, one more room to go. And then we're finally gonna finish the mission. In spite of darn optional bosses that we insist on fighting. Hunger strikes. We're gonna finish a mission and we're actually gonna have money. But first, cultists. Give yourself a 12. Well, that's fine. I mean, it's a damage increase move. Hound Harry then. Let's get some bleeding going. And we'll try and crush you. Nope. Eldritch Push. This is the worst of one because I'll resist the move. Perhaps trained by our enemies. They are our enemies. Alright, let's rest at 1-2-1. We've got to be careful of that. Otherwise we're going to need a new Hellion. Eldritch Pull. They've been really bad at moving us. I wonder if the rate's just really bad on level 1-1. 139. Alright, bring in the artillery. Hound Harry. All of them bleeding now. And one down. Yeah, the man at arms is in problems as well, actually, coming up. Roving Swipe, still at 90, still okay. Our Acolyte will die here. Their Acolyte will die there. Hellion at the back, kind of worthless, but can at least heal yourself. Stab time. Alright, 5, and that should hopefully be you finished. Yep. 8 damage. And both enemies are now dealt with.
Weapon that cuts on
And
its
we're
own.
successful!
A death by inches.
You even get a bleed stone, which you're going to equip for no reason. 100 gold over torches is fine. We return to the hamlet in glory!
The agents of pestilence will yet be driven from our woods.
And at least with a reasonable amount of cash. Wheeled Scrounger, 5% scouting chance. That's not too bad. We've had worse traits, certainly.
Any evidence
Laundry Day! The brothel is locked. The gambling hall costs 50% less, and the bar costs 50% less.
appearances must be maintained.
Okay, everybody gains lots of stress relief. Manel is still missing. Which is a shame, really, because we could really do with that. Also, we've unlocked the
At
camp.
home in wild places,
Unlocked the survivalist
he is
camp.
a stalwart survivor and a strict instructor.
Okay, we have the Wields boss available, the Wizened Hag. I hate the Wizened Hag. But we will deal with her probably next stream. First thing we will do, I think. So, next time, boss battles. Thanks for joining me, guys. I will see you for the next one. Until then.